Hey guys, what's up? Dr. W here. So what I wanted to do was talk to you about PS Plus, review this month, and tell you how much I think this month is worth. But before I do that, I want to give you a breakdown of how much PS Plus cost if you don't know a year, and what I think the value has been up to this point. So for those of you who don't know, PS Plus is $59.99 a year USD or $9.99 a month. And what you get, you can play online games. You get 100 gigabytes of cloud storage, and you get special discounts. So for the online value to play online games, all consoles now require you to do this. And if you don't play online, then this isn't worth anything to you. And if you do play online, you already have PS Plus. So I went ahead and I nulled all that out, so it counts as $0 a year in value, because either you're not going to use it or you already have it. For cloud storage, 100 gigabytes, I say that's worth about $10 a year. I personally don't use it, and some people use it a lot. But for 100 gigabytes, I think $10 a year is a fair value for that. So that brings down PS Plus to $50 a year that it needs to make up for in value. Now the discounts, if you use them, I'm pretty sure I have bought one or two things a year using some PS Plus discount. I'm going to give it $5 in value. So that brings it down to $45 PS Plus has to give you in value. Now, the games that it gave in January, February, and March, I have a total value of $10 for. January, I think, was the weakest month. I give it about a value of $2. February was an okay month, $3. March was a pretty good month, $5 in value, for a total of $10. So as of April 2019, so far you have got $25 of value out of the $60 a year that you pay for PS Plus. Now the two games this month are The Surge, which is the footage that is happening right now, and Conan Exiles, which is a game that I'll show a little later. So for The Surge, I've played about 3-4 hours of the game. I skipped the opening intro video, though it was, decent looking, and the first 5 minutes of the game are pretty boring because you're gonna roll around in a wheelchair until you get your suit. But once you get your suit, the combat is fun. There's a depth of customization that a bunch of other Soulsborne type of games is really missing, and leveling up and upgrading your character really make you feel more powerful. I think this is something that other games that are like Souls or Bloodborne don't do a great job of, is leveling up, upgrading your character, weapon proficiency, which is the bar at the bottom left of the screen. All of this really does a good job of making you feel like a stronger character. For a more depth in view of this game, I suggest checking out Delwith's Rapid Fire review over on Angry Joe's channel, and I'll put a link of that in the description. The graphics and UI are on the cheaper side, it feels to me, but they don't look bad. They just look generic and on the cheaper side. And I like the dissection mechanic in this game. You can target the legs, left leg, right leg, left arm, right arm, chest, and head of every opponent. And if you do an execution on that body part, you will get armor or scrap of the weapon that enemy was using. And while there are too many of the same animations for this, I do feel like this is a cool mechanic. I really enjoy the weapon proficiency mechanic, like I already stated. And overall, this game is fun to play. I've enjoyed the 4 or 5 hours I've spent with it. I'm definitely going to hop in and play more. And with Sekiro coming out, I feel like this game it shows what Sekiro could have been. There's more customization, armor sets, you can craft armor, you can loot weapons, upgrade weapons. It's not as polished as a Souls game, but there's a lot of depth there for people who want to dive into it. Also, this game is only 10 gigabytes, so you probably won't have to delete much, and if you have even the decent amount of internet, you could probably download this in a relatively short amount of time. So I definitely say this is worth downloading just to check out, and I would give this game a value of $5. Okay? This is not something I would buy probably for full price. And that's how I'm going to rate these games too. I'm not going to rate them for full price or whatever. This is how much I think this game offers towards the value of PS Plus. I'm going to give this game $5. So I think this game is probably the best game they have offered so far. I'm not a Souls fan. It's fun to play. And that's pretty much what I think about The Surge. On to the next game this month, which is Conan Exiles. I've played about 5 hours of this game about a year ago because I actually brought it because I like Conan. And I put it down because it's a run-of-the-mill survival game. It's just really, I don't know, buggy, glitchy, cheap made, doesn't look great. It's also 79 gigabytes. And I had to delete 2 games off my system just to download it and record some footage for y'all. And if you are not a huge survival game fan, so if you don't like Ark, or if you don't like games like Ark, I can't even think of another survival game because I'm not into that, then I would stay away from this one. I'm gonna say this one's worth no money. So I'm gonna keep talking so you can see a little more of this Conan gameplay actually, because at the end, it just shows you just why I'm gonna give it a value of $0. So all in all, I'm gonna total this month up for $5 of value. So for those of you who have PS Plus, that brings the total yearly value proposition up to $30. So you're halfway there. Well, 4 months in, I think you've got half the value out of PS Plus so far. For those of you who want to know, is it worth to jump into this month alone at $9.99 just to play these 2 games? I would say no, unless you think you're going to play and beat The Surge, which will probably give you 20-30 hours of content, or if you think you're going to dive deeply into Conan. If you like survival games, and if you like Conan, and I mean you have to love one or probably both those things to get something out of Conan, then I'd say yes. For $9.99, if you think you're going to play one of these games all the way through, or at least 10-20 hours of one of these games, then I'd suggest doing it. But for those of you who aren't Souls fans, and those of you who aren't die-hard Conan or survival game fans, I would skip this month if you're trying to pay month by month. But if you already have PS Plus, I would definitely recommend downloading The Surge. As I said, it's only 10 gigabytes. It will take almost nothing on your console storage to download. It's fun. You are definitely going to get at least 5 hours out of it just to dick around in the game. And if you like it, you're probably going to get 20-30 hours out of it. So that's my review of PS Plus this month. Like I said, I think it adds $5, brings the total value up to $30 this year. Next month for May, I'm definitely going to get a video out sooner, so y'all know more about these games at the beginning of the month so you have more time to play them. If you like this type of video, please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that. I'm going to post gameplay videos of both these games so you can check them out more if you want to do that. And just thank you for watching, and until then, I'll be seeing you.